What is your opinion on using strongman training for general population? Example, not competitive athletes. What essential exercises / implements would you include, and what is better to avoid? So I wrote an article about this in 2012 called 3 Movements to Make You a Stronger Man or Woman on Juggernaut Training Systems. You can just Google what I just said and it'll come up. And what I look as far as, I'm not going to give you, I will, but I'm going to explain how you should look at these events. I go, what has the most carryover athletically or, physique-wise, etc. What takes the least amount of learning curve to learn, and what has the least chance of injury. And on the flip side, what to avoid, what has the most chance of injury, what is the most technical and hardest to learn, and what has the least athletic benefit. So what I put is, I think farmer's walks, sled drags, and sandbags are the best kind of movements for just general population to make you be better. Farmer's walks, absolute number 1. Your grip is going to fail before anything else, 9 times out of 10. It's pretty accessible. You can do it with anything. It doesn't have to be farmer's walk bar. It can be dumbbells. It can be, everyone's been training without a gym for a little bit now. We've all got creative. You just carry things. There's huge athletic benefits. You train your grip. You get forearms. You get traps. You get back. You get it all. It's not too taxing as far as, it's not like a yoke would be on the opposite end, on, similar vein, where a yoke, I feel like, has limited athletic benefit, is way more technical, because once you put the bar on your back and you take a misstep, when the farmer's in your hands, it's not just crushing your spine, and if you take a misstep, you end up dropping them, where the yoke, you can just snail pace along and struggle with a weight that's way too heavy for you while you lose your bracing, and it's just ugly. I've seen really ugly things happen with yoke, especially from beginners, and it's way more technical of an event. It's why when I do seminars, I teach people how to yoke and rarely do farmer's walk, because once they learn how to yoke, they're going to understand how to move with weight holding it in their hands. So those would be 2 events where, if I'm just taking a general population person, I'm not saying I wouldn't use the yoke, because sometimes the whole point of training is to make it fun, and sometimes to do fun things, you have to make it different. Same reason why I look for 13 hours a day on different trucks to buy that I'm never going to buy, because variety is the spice of life. So, and the same with sandbags. I think that, you can teach someone to do triple extension with a sandbag in a matter of minutes, so you get a lot of the benefits of Olympic weightlifting, snatch and clean and jerk, which are very technical movements. They're easier to make. They're not as hard on gyms because they don't break floors. There's no tacky to clean up. Atlas stones are horrible if you own a gym. Horrible. They just cause problems. They take up tons of space. They cause damage to floors. People use tacky everywhere. I don't understand why any gym owner would have Atlas stones or allow them in their gym. And all the gym owners are going to agree with me, and all the people that aren't gym owners are going to go, I thought you were a strongman channel. Where sandbags, a lot easier to learn, less technical. Same basic benefits as far as athletics or physique-wise to a sandbag. And there you go. And sled drags, same thing. Hard to do it wrong, hard to get hurt. Anyone can get hurt doing anything. And I would say a runner-up in there would be log press, just because I feel like the neutral grip is so much, even though it's a very technical movement, the neutral grip is a lot better on people's shoulders than doing a barbell here, easier. And there's so much benefits of it being big, where it just lights up your back. It lights up your serratus, etc. So yeah, those are my recommendations.